Hi, welcome. My name's Alexis, and if you're new here, I am so glad you stopped by. Today, I'm going to be sharing a special project for my Specialized Instructional Strategies course at Houston Christian University, where I'm currently pursuing my degree in Learning Technology and Design. Before we dive in, I want to say I am 23 and I'm definitely not an AI expert, but I'm super passionate about making learning feel accessible and personal, especially when a subject feels so foreign, like language at first. So in this presentation, I'm walking through how I designed a personalized learning path using AI. Specifically, I'll be using Microsoft Copilot, and this is all for my real estate finance course. Think quizzes, flashcards, and case studies, all tailored to me, my pacing, and my real life goals. Alrighty, let's get into it. Rethinking learning with AI, sorry. So traditional learning often treats everyone the same, right? Let's be real. Not everyone learns the same, as we all know. Some people just breeze through lecture slides while others need visual tools, examples, or even someone just walking them through it slowly. That's where artificial intelligence comes in. AI helps personalize the learning experience by adapting to how you think, what you struggle with, and what format works best. And this presentation was built using Microsoft Copilot, the AI tool that helped me organize my ideas and develop learning resources based on what I actually need. And so, yeah. Why real estate finance? So why did I pick this topic for this project? Well, I'm currently taking the course as a part of my real estate licensing process, and I won't lie, it's definitely dense, but we cover topics such as mortgages, lending laws, interest rate calculations, investment strategies, all of that. Basically, it's not just something you casually pick up, right? Which is exactly why I wanted to personalize the learning experience. With so many concepts layered on top of one another, it made sense to build a learning path that adjusted to my pace and helped me review things I didn't fully grasp the first time. And although this is a presentation for my class, I actually, in my real estate courses, do have my computer right next to my notes, and I am doing both, taking notes from the lecture and using AI to help me understand concepts to help me stay up to date with the class and not fall behind. So this is a real-time thing for me. Here's where the AI magic really happens. Using Copilot, I designed a weekly learning path for this project based on textbook chapters and my classroom instruction. Copilot then analyzed what kind of content I needed more help with, like interest rate formulas, for example, and how I preferred to learn. It even factored things in like quiz scores and feedback patterns. One quote that really inspired this idea came from Margie's book, AI in Talent Development. She says, it's at the bottom here. Okay, cool. She says, by tracking where an individual is struggling, the system can provide targeted review content and continually measure improvement, which clearly this really hits home. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know until a system like AI shows you exactly where to focus. So week by week, what will this structure look like? So week 1 to 2 focuses on loan types and basic lending terms. Copilot generated the flashcards and mini quizzes. 3 and 4 explored different schedules and calculations, including interactive tools that helped me build my own tables. Week 5 and 6 would be about risk analysis and investment strategy with a case study that built a mock Houston property portfolio. And the last week, 7, wrap things up with a exam, confidence tracker, and personalized feedback that told me which areas I need to revisit. It's a playlist basically just for me in study form. Okay, one of my favorite parts about using Copilot was how it handled assignments and feedback. Definitely not your traditional testing, thank goodness. It didn't just say right or wrong, it actually explained things. And I'm able to say after the explanation, for example, I can say, can you please simplify this even more so? And it breaks things down. Like if I made an error calculating an interest on a loan, Copilot would also flag this mistake and guide me through the correct process. You're not just guessing your way through a worksheet or just trying to get a good grade, you're learning through reflection and correction. AI tech and content conversion. This quote from Hope's research really stuck out to me. It's the first one over here. An automatic way is thus needed to transform the raw text and video resources into high-level representation. This perfectly sums what Copilot did. My textbook is full of important information and technical content, and my teachers in real estate school are doing a phenomenal job, but Copilot has helped me break it down and turn it into visuals, simulations, and interactive assignments that I could actually connect with. Instead of passively reading or listening in class, I was actively building and understanding. Okay, accessibility and inclusion. This is another huge benefit of AI. Not every student has the same support system, study time, or learning ability, so tools like Copilot offer text-to-speech options, pacing flexibility, my favorite, and learning formats that support students who may need extra help or have different needs. Somebody like me, I learn in a lot of different ways, and so I like to review topics with only visually, and then memory next, and then doing an activity with it next. There's just AI offers so many different ways to study, and obviously right now we're talking about inclusion and accessibility, so it's not just for meeting students that have different needs, but yeah, it's also just to deepen study by offering so many different types of learning. Challenges to watch for. So, this is technology, and obviously AI in education is new. So, there's the risk of relying too much on it and losing critical thinking skills. Then there's bias. If AI isn't trained with inclusive data, it can exclude or misinterpret users. And then privacy, that's another issue. Storing all that student data requires strong protection. And lastly, we've got to remember that AI doesn't replace teachers, it supports them. So again, in my example with real estate classes right now, I am in class, I'm listening, I'm taking notes on my paper with a pencil, but then I also have my computer next to me, allowing AI to deepen my understanding. So human interaction is still the heart of good learning. Alrighty. So, letting teachers and AI work together, like we just mentioned, Copilot is amazing for customizing learning paths, grading assignments, and generating study materials. But teachers bring the emotional intelligence, mentorship, and encouragement that AI cannot replicate. When they're both used intentionally, you can get an education that's efficient and meaningful. Here are some references of those quotes that I used and Copilot at the bottom. But yes, this project reminded me that learning isn't about perfection. As always, it's about growth, including using AI. Using AI to design a personalized learning path made real estate finance less overwhelming and more doable. I understand concepts faster with it, I feel more confident, and I can study on my own terms. And the best part, it showed me how to that technology can actually make learning more human, not less. It listens, adapts, and helps you show up better prepared. Whether you're a student, a teacher, or someone curious about AI in education, I hope this gave you something to think about. Alright guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you are curious about using AI to support your learning, or if you're just trying to survive a real estate finance course like I am, do not be afraid to explore tools that are built to help you. All right, that's it for now. See y'all soon. Thank you.